Hey everybody, I want to give a shout out to the channel members. Thank you to Galaxy Fan, Adam Ludwig, and Hamala for your support on the channel. Now let's get right into the video. Our Z fighters are split up fighting two major dangers to the Galaxy and to Namek. The two Saiyan brothers versus the full power Frieza, and the new fused Namekian Guardian versus Lord Slug. How will the end of this new Namek War saga end? Now on this 8th part of What If the Z movies were canon. We were joining the Z fighters outside Elder Guru's house where a bright light dims, letting Lord Slug, Krillin, and Gohan be able to see again. With a new Namekian walking out of Elder Guru's house, with Krillin trying to recognize who it is. It takes a minute, but he can tell that the new Namekian is or was Kami, the new Guardian Namekian of Namek. Corrects Krillin, saying that he is no longer Kami or Guru. Just a quick power level check before we get into the meat of this part. Kami goes from an unlocked power level of 55,000 to a new Guardian power level of 1.5 million after fusing with Elder Guru. A little bit of a weaker boost than when Piccolo fused with Kami, though Lord Slug also fuses, going up to a power level of 2 million after fusing with Nail. Both of these based off of what I think that they would gain and best modifiers for the video. Lord Slug says that he is looking forward to taking the Elder's powers, but he is sure that he can still take them away from Kami. That is before he is able to do anything. Kami disappears behind Lord Slug, sending him flying to the air, telling Krillin and Gohan to join in. Slug is sent soaring through the air and reconfigures himself, letting down and firing two hand beams down towards the Z fighters. Krillin and Gohan dodge though, meeting Slug in the air, with both of them firing their signature beams towards the Super Namekian, with Gohan firing a Saturday Crash and Krillin a Kamehameha. Slug is able to take the beam and launches his two extended hands through the smoke, where he grabs onto the two of them, slamming them into each other. Kami then extends his hands out, generating two balls of energy, sending them flying towards Lord Slug, firing his new powered up Divine Dragon Orb, with them colliding into the Super Namekian. He then checks on Krillin and Gohan, healing whatever injuries they may have obtained. Lord Slug, enraged, decides that he has wasted enough time before deciding to take out them one at a time. He fires his Darkness Twin Star at both Krillin and Kami, sending them through the air, now thinking Gohan is the weakest target. He then does a full onslaught of blows, with Gohan trying his hardest to guard his vitals with each of them. He then goes for the same strategy he used in his father in the movie, extending his hands to grab his neck, then firing a mouth beam towards Gohan. He is then met with Krillin and Kami on either side of him, sending several punches and kicks towards the Super Namekian. Slug is able to take the blows and decides to take out the next weakest link, wanting to leave his meal for last, where he fires an eye beam at Connie before sending him flying through the air with a kick. He then turns his gauge towards Krillin, grabbing onto the monk, wrapping his arms around him. He then starts to pummel onto the Earthling with multiple mouth beams, with the Earthling holding on for dear life. After he thinks Kami may be coming back, he lets go of Krillin with his body hitting the ground. Kami, seeing his comrade's body, gets enraged, starts an assault on Lord Slug. While they are trading blows, Gohan wakes up, seeing the state of the battle. Krillin motionless on the ground, and Kami trying his hardest to keep up with Lord Slug. He starts to feel a rage in himself that is familiar to him, with him being able to unlock Super Saiyan once again. Kami and Lord Slug sense the planet shaking, stopping their battle in their tracks, with the two of them looking towards Gohan, before Lord Slug is sent flying through the air, with Gohan punching Slug in the gut, causing the whole Namekian's body to recoil and cough up blood. Gohan then yells for Kami to go make sure Krillin is okay while he deals with Slug. Kami nods, going back to Krillin, placing his hands on the monk, healing him quickly. He then turns around to see Gohan beating into Lord Slug, sending him crashing into the planet's surface. He rejoins Gohan, telling him to use his strongest attack. Gohan then charges up a Saturday Crash, and Kami unleashes a Divine Dragon Orb, with Lord Slug getting up, trying to counter their attack before he's enveloped by them. Gohan then goes out of Super Saiyan and rushes to Krillin, checking in on him. Kami says he was able to heal most of his injuries, with Krillin asking Gohan if he thinks a little attack like that would take him out. Gohan laughs before helping Krillin up, and all of them looking off. We then go back to join Super Saiyan Goku and Frieza exchanging blows, both of them seemingly evenly matched, with each blow shaking the surface. Goku kicks Frieza, causing him to recoil, with the Emperor grabbing onto Goku's leg, starting to spin him around and releasing him into the surface of the planet. Goku gets back up, firing a Kamehameha, with Frieza countering with his own beam. Their beams are going back and forth before another beam hits Frieza in the back, with Raditz joining back in the fight. The Emperor then takes Goku's beam head on, with him being heavily damaged. He then sees he's on the losing side, weighing his options. which he reaches the same conclusion he did in the original Namek arc, sending the Death Ball towards the planet's core. Unluckily though, Goku isn't the only one around this time, with the two brothers getting beneath the Death Ball, and the planet trying to stop it before it breaches the surface. It looks as though it may overpower them, with them starting to sink into the ground. Then the two brothers yell out, sending Frieza's Death Ball back towards him. Frieza tries to overpower his own attack, but he has taken on a lot of damage. Along with that, both Raditz and Goku add their own energy behind the Death Ball, which has Frieza then be overcome by the Death Ball, sending him flying into the air, with his body being nearly vaporized by the attack. Raditz and Goku smile at each other before falling on the ground, laying it out in the crater they were just in. Shortly after, they are joined by the rest of the Z Fighters, with Kami healing the wounds of both Goku and Raditz. Both of the brothers confused about the new Kami, with him telling them what happened while they were split up. Goku and Raditz are both proud of Gohan for him re-unlocking Super Saiyan once again, and for them taking on Lord Slug. Raditz then tells them the worst has yet to come, with Krillin asking what that means by the worst. Raditz then explains to the group that Frieza wasn't the only one in his family, that his father is still out there, and once word gets out that he tried to get his revenge. Krillin asks how Frieza's dad would find out about Raditz, saying that he doesn't know. For the most part, it seems that Frieza's force is nearly destroyed. Kami then chimes in, saying that he will have what's left of the warrior Namekian scope out the planet for stragglers. The group then rejoins Bulma, with her hiding in the cave that they left her in, with Dende and Cargo clinging to her legs. She then is overjoyed, with her hugging Raditz, with the large Shang blushing. Dende and Cargo ask what happened to Elder Guru, and Nail, with Kami telling them that what happened to two of them. The two Namekian children are sad but glad that Elder Guru still lives on in him. They then take the two children back to the villages, with them seeing Mori, who was revived with the last part. He hugs the two boys, with him thanking the Z Fighters for them saving the planet. He then looks at Kami and asks what his plans going on forward. The Z Fighter is confused, with Kami saying he has been thinking about this the same time when defeating Lord Slug. He tells the group that after fusing with Elder Guru that he made a promise to protect Namek and its people. He continues saying that he will stay on the planet to replace the Elder Guru as Namekian's guardian. He tells the group though that he still has a responsibility as Earth's guardian. He then asks Mori if he and the boys would take his place as Earth's guardian. Mori then looks at both Dende and Cargo, with them smiling at their de facto parent, with Cargo being amazed by the power of the Z Fighters, and Dende looking forward to seeing what's on Earth. Mori then accepts Kami's offer, saying that he knows that Kami will keep the planet safe. The Z Fighters say their goodbyes, with Kami telling them that once the Namekians recollect the Dragon Balls, they will move the planet to make sure that whatever stragglers from both the Frieza Force and Slug Army aren't able to relocate them. He then informs the higher-ups that like King Kai on the new location in case they ever need help from them, or if Dende or Cargo miss their home. The Z Fighters, along with the new Earth Guardians, get into Bulma's ship, with them making their way back home. While they are traveling, both Dende and Cargo are with Gohan, asking him to retell whatever happened during the fight, with Gohan telling them everything. Out in space though, we see the bit of debris flying towards chunks of a body, enveloping it, starting to grow. Along with that, a spaceship with an orange flat-headed alien, saying that it seems that Lord Slug and Frieza killed each other off. They are no longer able to sense any signal coming from either army, with a large purple alien coming out from the shadows, saying that it seems his little brother bit off more than he could chew. He will go and meet his father and give his condolences before taking what was rightfully his in the first place, with the armored squadron saluting, saying that they agree, setting course to one of the King Cold's planets, with Cooler saying it's time for a small family reunion. Landing on the Earth, the Z Fighters rejoin their friends and family, informing them of what happened on Namek. Along with that, the new Guardians get accustomed to everything on the lookout, meeting Mr. Popo and Tien, with them informing everything that Kami taught them before they left, showing them the sum of the planet. With the Z Fighters unknowingly having more enemies than they realize, how will the start of the Android Saga go? Old Cooler Dude once taking over the Frieza Force. How much difference will it cause the future timeline? Find out all of this and more on the next part of What If the Z Movies Were Canon. With that, everyone, I wanted to thank everyone for the love the channel has been getting recently. Along with that, make sure to leave some ideas on other what ifs you would like to see once these feature parts and series are done. I will take your ideas along with my own and put them into polls for y'all to decide in both the Discord and on the channel. With that, hope y'all are having a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.